It's a beautiful morning from the Arsenal corner. Bernardo Silva, you were talking before the weekend. What happened? You capitulated in the second half. You bottled job. You threw away a 2-0 lead and ended up 2-2 against Tottenham. My dear wife, Tottenham. Just interesting. The Premier League weekend ended yesterday. Okay, we have a game today, but it was amazing. I wanted to do a video after the Arsenal game, but I said, let me just wait for after the City game. So we'll just do one video, one quality and comprehensive and beautiful video because I knew Tottenham had something off their sleeve. Do the Ballon d'Or, please give the Ballon d'Or to Solanke. I don't want to hear any story again. Give the Ballon d'Or to Solanke. It was a wonderful performance from Tottenham Hotspur yesterday. I never knew that supporting Tottenham would be this interesting and sweet. City talk now. Ballon d'Or Rodri talk now. Bernardo Silva talk now. It was our Nigerian brother Solanke, Dominic Solanke, that did it. Omo Yoruba. It was a very interesting weekend, and the Arsenal also won Leeds by 4-0. So it's a shame that nobody could get it in my prediction, my street prediction. Everybody was saying City would score. Leeds will score. Leeds will score. I think someone got it, but he did not drop it in the comment section. He dropped it on my WhatsApp, and one other person in the video said, at least will not be able to score Arsenal, and it's going to be a 2-0 win. He was looking at Arsenal less. I don't blame you, looking at Arsenal less. But in all and all, it was a very, very wonderful weekend. We also had Liverpool trashing. What is it? Liverpool winning 3+ goals of recently. Liverpool beat Quaraba 6-0 in the Champions League and beat a own Newcastle. I know it's not sad. But it is what it is. Let me go through the weekend games. And this is the Arsenal corner brought to you by Kinji's Creative Mindset. Don't go anywhere. Let me give you the weekend reaction. You observe where I'm sitting down. I'm in a very, very comfortable mood. I'm just recovering from malaria. You can see my mouth. I have fever rush in my mouth. So let me go up with the game. Our first game for the weekend was Brighton versus Everton. That game was very, very interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I was watching it side by side with the Arsenal game, and it was a shame that none of them were able to go with the 3 points. But I still feel that the 1-1 was a deserving scoreline for both teams because they really put up a great fight for this 1 point. Our next game is Leeds versus Arsenal. The first 10 minutes of Leeds versus Arsenal at Alan Lane was very tough. Leeds came out very, very attacking in the first 10 to 15 minutes. But as Arsenal settled down, everything went smoothly. And we cruised through. It was good seeing goals from Jokeres. Also, scoring from Gabriel Jesus. And it was also nice. I like to announce to everybody that corner kick Madueke crossed that went to the goal. It was later awarded to Madueke. So Madueke has finally stopped his goal contribution drought. That game against Leeds, he was able to get an assist and a goal. So Madueke has gotten his goal scoring boot on. It was sad that Bukayo Saka had to be removed during the warm-up. He developed a hip pain and he wasn't able to play. I think it's more of a precaution. And also news came out that Marino had a feet injury, that's his leg, and he had to go under the knife. Arsenal were looking through the market yesterday for loan opportunity. I'm not sure that they were able to get anyone. Speedy recovery to Mikel Merino. Hope you come stronger. You want to make it in time when I gave me the medals for our Premier League. Next game was Wolves versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth showed their class against Wolves, and I think I've tried to put up energy for Wolves, but I don't think they will be able to make it through. I think this is where we call it a wrap for Wolves. Next 2 seasons, we hope to see you back. I think now roles are duly relegated. Bournemouth, good job winning 2-0 away. And a- apart from the Arsenal game, this Chelsea versus West Ham game was very, very interesting. I was already getting my laughing gear ready to laugh the hell out of Chelsea fans, but I was fully impressed. This their coach, Rosario, looks calm, but he looks very put together, very calculative, and very logical. He was able to make so many interesting substitution during the half-time break. He made so many tactical changes, and it was a very good one from the coach. And I have to really say, I'm impressed by this coach so far, so good. I have to say, good job by Chelsea coming back from a 2-0 lead, a 2-0 position to win 3-2. Then our final game for on Saturday was Liverpool versus Newcastle. It was a very interesting game, and Liverpool cruising all the way through, winning Newcastle by 4 goals to 1. I've never seen Newcastle looking this terrible. I've never seen Newcastle looking this terrible. Good job from Liverpool, and I hope this your poor form Newcastle, you will not take it to your Carabao Cup semi-finals match against Man City. Please pick up. I need you to pick up, please, and fall down again during the finals. So Liverpool won by 4 goals to 1 in a late Saturday kickoff. And over to Old Trafford, please, 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 please. Let's give Michael Carrick his flowers. Wow, wow! I like the team Manchester United are becoming. Even though their fans will start becoming very annoying, but so far so good. Manchester United have been on bar. Michael Carrick has rejuvenated this Manchester United team. You could see that they are put together, they are disciplined, they are playing good football, they are pressing together, they are attacking together. So it's a very, very nice game from Manchester United. Um, they were winning 2-0, but Fulham came back to a 2-2, only for Benjamin Sesko to put a last minute dagger on Fulham. It was a brilliant performance. Seeing Casemiro score, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was nice. And I have to say, I was disappointed in Chukwueze and Iwobi. They were not up to bar yesterday. Manchester United thoroughly dominated them. And Chukwueze had to be substituted for Kevin. Kevin was the one who later put in the 2-2 draw. Put two when he got the game to 2-2 before Benjamin Sesko scored the winning goal for Manchester United. The next game was Nottingham Forest versus Crystal Palace. That game was also another interesting game. It was an interesting game, and so far so good. News coming out that Crystal Palace have been able to secure the services of Wolves attacker. I'm trying to remember his name, I cannot remember. Stars, something like Stars, something like that. And this will pave way for um, John Philip Mateta to complete his move to Milan. I think should have done it between the midnight. So that's a 1-1 draw for Nottingham Forest versus Crystal Palace. Then the game of the week, Tottenham versus Manchester City. For the first half, Tottenham went to self-destruction mode. I don't understand how Thomas Frank set up that team. During the first half, they were totally outplayed by City. I felt City could have even scored more than 2-3 goals, but thank God for God. In the second half, Thomas Franks came out and set up Tottenham in a very, very good shape. And I have to give big shout out to Javi Simons. To me, he was the man of the match because he was the one taking the game in the scuff of the neck. He really did try. And though Solanke scored those 2 goals, but Javi Simons outplayed Rodri. He and Gallagher, I had to give shout out to Gallagher. I had to give shout out to Paulinia. They played their heart out yesterday. And you could see that City, Rodri, Bernardo Silva won't work. Those men they are fallen soldiers. They've done their bidding for this City history. I think it's time for them to move on. I think it's time for them to move on because if you could see the midfield in the second half, especially Bernardo Silva. He was lost in the entire midfield. And it was a good one for Tottenham. They were able to come out to the point against City. We all know that Tottenham has been a boogie team to City, and it's a good one. Glory, glory. And the Arsenal, as that result, when Arsenal we are now 6 points clear on top of the table. If you do not hear that, let me say it again. Arsenal are now 6 points clear of the table. So now that's all for me. And do what to subscribe, do what to leave a comment, and do what to tell me in the comment section. Do you think City can still come back to this title race? Do you think City can still win this title race? And for me, I feel no. Arsenal have totally deserved it throughout the season. And from the Arsenal corner, this is the Arsenal corner. I'm saying peace and one love.